Hey guys, so as I've said in the title of the video, today we're going to be reducing the wind noise in the UK. So through here, and mainly through this area here, you get quite a bit through here, and then when the air comes up through here, you can hear it especially on the driver's side, I find. So my fix to that is, I saw it on a TikTok, but I'm going to try and improve on it a little bit. So you got this, if you're in Australia, from Bunnings, D-shape self-adhesive. So I'll show you what you're going to be doing with that, but basically it's going to act as our extra seal and mate up against the current seal that's already there and block any air, water. So this will stop leaks as well. You're just going to need a spray bottle to wipe down your seals, your door seals, just to make sure you're not getting a bad adhesion. Something to cut it. This is what the girlfriend grabbed, so we're gonna make do with it, and then you'll just need a rag, which I'll find in a minute. So here is our current lining. So you're going to be placing it up in here, up against the end of the door sill there. I didn't wipe this down beforehand. This is just an attempt at seeing how it went. But that's all stuck on there. And see how I haven't continued it? I ran out of stuff, so I went and bought some more, and we're just going to take this old stuff off and redo it. But when you close up this door, you get a really nice seal. And then when it actually pops open, of the extra pressure, instead of your doors getting stuck back on the lever. So that's an added bonus I found. But shout out to whoever's idea this was. I don't remember. I might try and find it. Oh, that's gonna stick. Dang it. You want to hold that for me? There's the old stuff. Same size. I think this one might be a little bit larger than this stuff. I think. Oh no, same size. That's alright. So we're just gonna peel off all of this adhesive. Throw that away. Oh, and I'll come back right after we've done that. Okay, so all we're going to be doing is, you've got your rag, it's kind of dirty, get yourself a clean one. It's just some water. This is a little bit of soap in this water as well. Just going to wash down the seal. Don't worry about getting a little water in your car. Never hurt anyone. Just going to give that a really good rub and clean it out. So many people forget to clean their door seals and it just gets yuck. You're going to want to give that a good clean, because that's what your adhesive is going to be sticking to. So you don't want it to come off with just any dirt and heat and stuff like that.
Hey you, I saw you from the distance. Hey you, can we talk?
So now the video I saw when they ran this D-shaped seal, they only ran it to about here. But what my plan is to run it around this little edge here, and that should actually create a better seal, because most of your wind noise is actually coming from in here behind the fender or up in here behind the mirror, and that's the most annoying part about it. So you just need to make sure you seal all that up. Either we'll do it back here or further in here. haven't decided yet. We'll see where the best contact point is. But I'll get back to you. So just unwrapping this and we'll get to our work. So these come in 5 meters, 5-meter packages from Bunnings. They're about $9 each for 5 meters. You probably only need the 5 meters. I just got an extra couple of meters just for protection, just in case I mess up or anything like that. So what you want to do is just make sure none of that's in the in the elements. Now when you're peeling this off, you've got to be quite slow because otherwise it will take the adhesive as well. You don't want it to take the adhesive like that. Start to take it there. So you just got to make sure it's not going to do that, which might be an issue. That's alright. So we're just going to start that right there, I think. Oh, actually we'll start it there. Okay. And then you just want to run it along that edge, so you got the best seal possible. Make sure you've let the door seal dry as well, otherwise it probably won't stick that well.
Baby, you are no more than a dream.
One of the biggest upgrades I reckon you can do to an EK is the seating. So as you can see, I've got Prelude 4th gen seats. They're actually designed by Recaro, so they've got heaps of bolster and they're just designed to hold you in. Almost a direct bolt in with the EK Civic rails. All you got to do is drill 1 hole or 2 holes in each side, and then something will slip through, and then you just screw that on. But otherwise it's easy. So now we get to this edge here. So you just keep running around, and then just a slight curve there. Okay, sweet. So let's just close up that door and see if that's going to be alright. Yep, so it's all fine. No gap or anything, like no extra gap. It's pretty normal. It's fine up the top here. It looks like it doesn't seal there, but it does. You can see that it's sealed up. And then that'll actually pop open. I'm not putting any extra force on that. Okay, so we've installed this other little piece here. So that runs along here, just along the trim. And then that mates up with just this little bit of rubber here. And that'll just create a better seal. A lot of people get leaks in from like here and up here. So with this added stuff, you actually eliminate those leaks because it acts as a second barrier. But we're just going to make sure it closes and all goes well. So that's all closed up. No different panel gaps. It's completely fine. Like, all of that looks fine on the top. Like, that's all completely fine. You can peel that back and you can see. Oh, you might not be able to see in the video, but there's a seal in there. So pop that open. And it's all still there. Sweet. I just want to check if that's gonna mate up. Yep. Perfect. It's just how we want it to. So that's one side done. Don't mind the fact that my door seals are red. It hurts my feelings too, don't worry. But all of this is beautiful. So up here, my original worry was that this was gonna space out the top a little bit too much, so that water was gonna flow in. Not that it should matter anyway, because that acts as a seal, so water goes down here and then just goes back to its original spot. But what we'll do is we'll actually test that right now. I just put this window up actually. Where are my keys? There they are. Just in case any of you guys wanted to feel inferior to me today, I have power windows, so I'm better. Oh. Okay, that can stay there. Now we just get our water. I'm just going to run it all the way into these. I know rainwater is not going to come in that quick. We'll give that a second. Make sure that it's not going anywhere. Would you look at that? Completely fine. See how it runs just down the bottom again? Because you've got this extra seal here. So that's where it runs. Oh, I've got music playing. But yeah, so that's going to act as an extra seal. No water down here, that's just from opening it up. So is that. But that's all just going to flow back to its original spot, straight down the bottom there, and gone. So that's that, guys. We're going to do the other side as well and see how that goes, and then we might potentially do the exact same on the Integra. This is actually the first content on my YouTube I'm actually doing something with the Civic, because I haven't been doing that. I've been mainly focusing on the Integra. So we haven't done too much of the Integra since the polish. So she's a little bit dirty again. Don't mind the bike that doesn't care. Sounds like a wet fart as well. I did start sanding the top because I was going to either wrap it or carbon skin it. I haven't decided yet. I actually got a trade offer yesterday. So this for a 2005 Accord Euro Luxury in a manual with 180,000 Ks, but I don't know if I want to take it. I'm not sure. I'm contemplating it, you know, like, so I'm thinking about it. Like, it's in such good condition, this car. It just needs some little motor issues figured out, and then it's a beautiful running car. I was even thinking of putting the B20 VTEC in it just for togue fun, you know. Turn this into a bit of a track car, a little bit of a togue car, and more of as a, not as extreme as the Civic will be when I'm done with it. But yeah, so we'll get this running and go. I still haven't got it registered. I'll try and do that this week because my roadworthy's gonna run out soon, so I gotta get it registered. It's all locked up. But yeah, we'll get it done. Oh man, that bike. We'll get it done, figure out what we want to do with it, and yeah. So I'll let you guys know. But we'll get started on this next door and let you guys see how it goes.
Baby
nice and flush again, no issues, that's all good. We'll give it a spray. Give it a spray, just make sure there's no water going anywhere. Obviously with a direct spray in there, we might get a little bit in there because these seals are already pretty gone from old age. Let that go for a couple seconds. There we go. Okay, yeah, so we got a little bit in there. That's all right. Like your rain's not coming down at pressure. It all just flows down here, back around there, and back to where it's meant to be, which is good. That's what we want. Okay, so that's all in. Let's go around and press that down again. The door should have pressed most of it in, but so there you go. We're gonna go test this on the road in a minute and just see how it goes, see if it made any noticeable effect. So we'll close it up. Look, but you just press that, it pops open. Whereas when you do it stock, they don't. So it's kind of cool. Other one pops open a little bit more, I think. No, pops open about the same. Open it up, I'm good to go. So that's all looking fine. All run along there. Now, I didn't extend that as much. I ran that up around here. That's all right. You don't really see that, but yeah, we'll take it for a little drive and we'll have a look. So you can't see it through here unless you look really in there, then you can kind of see it and feel it a bit, but that seals up really nice. You can feel the seal. Oh, that's good. Sweet. Okay, we'll start to get driving. It's actually really good. We're only going about 65 at the moment. Go a little bit faster. I can hear a little bit of wind noise. I've got about 85. But that's a lot better than it used to be. I can hardly hear it. I can just hear it hitting the side of the car. Yeah, that's good. It's a very noticeable difference. Nothing coming from here, which is really good, because that's where the main thing was coming from where the mirrors were. That was the main culprit for most of the sound, but since we sealed that up a bit, no issues. I'm gonna take it for a second run. So, turns out I didn't actually close my door properly. This was slightly open, so that's where that noise was coming from. I didn't slam it enough. But it's because I had that light on. And I came back, we hadn't opened the doors. I'm like, hang on. That light only comes on when the door's not closed properly. So I opened the door, slammed a bit more, and it was shut and the light turned off. So that would be where that little bit of wind noise is coming from. But yeah, wow, then that means it almost gets rid of all the noise. Yeah, because I could see a little bit of light before, but now I can't see anything. Yeah, okay, sweet. So that pretty much solves our issue. So getting on that, so don't pay too much attention to that last video then, because if you could hear any wind noise in the video, you weren't hearing very well, because it doesn't exist apparently. So with that closed, once I'd closed that, there was no light, air, anything like that getting through it. So it must be good, because the other side was pretty much completely silent. There was a tiny bit of wind noise coming through the front, but that's to be expected. Like, this isn't a Lexus. Shout out to the guy who gave me the idea. I don't know his name. I'll find it maybe. Depends how generous I'm feeling. But yeah, so that's our mod, boys and girls. I think the majority of my viewers are boys, but so that seals up real nice. So you just gotta slam it in there, all good, and then boom. So that's all nice. Okay, I'm happy with the results. Hope you guys are too. There's Teggy. I don't know what to call it. That's Sylvie. But what do we call this one? Name suggestions in the comments, please. Once we get her up and running, get her on some coils, fix these engine issues, I'll probably go a B20. So find a wrecking thing, because a B20 is really easy to put in an Integra. So all you need is a different ECU. They're the exact same motors, but the B18 is bored out to a 2 litre, and that's what makes a B20. Obviously the B20 is a little weaker, so that's why you don't really go turbo for a B20. You go NA VTEC. So that's the main reason people do B20s. You can put sleeves in them to make them a little better. But yeah, so if this B18 stuffed, I think we'll go a B20, a little bit more torque in it, and we'll go the later B20. So we'll go a 1998 to 2001 B20, because they've got a tiny bit more horsepower than this one. We'll get it going, and she'll be nice and speedy, or not very speedy, you know, it's Honda, but you know. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully that helped. There wasn't much of a tutorial. I was just kind of showing you how it goes on, where I place it, and all of those sorts of things. I'll probably do it to the TEG as well. I don't have the TEG keys, but it'll run similar outline on the door. I haven't really got the TEG up to speed because we haven't registered it yet. We drove it unregistered. So yeah, the girlfriend's not very happy with that. But yeah, so thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and go follow all my other socials.